August 9th, 2020. Welcome to another area of Apter's Alley. It's my day off. Actually, I've had 2 days off, so I didn't shave. And I've got a t-shirt on instead of the shirt and tie. WrestleCon, New York City. That was such a fabulous event, really. Anything that Mike from High Spots runs, any of those conventions, they're fabulous. But anyway, today I decided just real quickly to go to an outdoor flea market up in Quakertown, the Q Mart. I go there maybe once a month. Periodically, I meet my good friend Bud Carson there, and there was a bin at one of the tables of wrestling figures. Got it. And then I saw for $2, this incredible find. James E. Cornette. Look at that. Is that incredible? $2. So I let Cornette and Brian Last, his show producer, know that this cost me $2. Cornette always said that he wasn't paid well for the photos that he used to send to the publishing company that I worked for The Wrestler and Inside Wrestling before PWI was around, and we used to send him $10 a photo. He says that he never got paid for one of the photos, so I just spent $2 at the Q Mart, right, for this. So, Corny, I owe you $2, okay? Check is in the mail. All right, so I'm going to let him hang around here. Let's see where we can put him here. Yeah, there you go. Not far from DDP up there, giving the bang. So a couple of things I want to talk to you about, okay? Positives and negatives. I'm usually Mr. All Positive guy, but some things are bothering me. In the positives, I really like what WWE is doing with MVP, Bobby Lashley, and Shelton Benjamin, that faction. I really like it. And MVP has been signed to a longer contract now. So if you're watching this, MVP, congratulations. I do like it. What about the Raw Fight Club? And I know it's been online that John Cena says, well, we got to see where this develops. It's an opportunity, etc. I'll go with that, but at first glance, not my type of thing. I think if they made the third hour completely that, people might get used to it, and maybe that's what they're going to do. But these bits and pieces like that, I don't know. It just didn't grab me. I'm not a big fan of shoot fighting, so I don't know. But maybe let's give it a few weeks and see what happens. Let's give it a chance. Another positive, I love what AEW is doing with Le Champion, or former Le Champion, with Le Champion, I'm calling him that out of respect, but with Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy. I don't know if you've seen this, but if you look up on social media, Orange Cassidy training for his upcoming match this week against Chris Jericho. It's an incredible video. You must see it. But the two personalities, Jericho and Orange Cassidy, and the whole scenario that's been put together for them is just great. Very, very, very compelling. So big thumbs up. Okay, now it's time for my personal thumbs down. And this has been bothering me for days, and I ran something on Twitter about this, and I got hundreds of replies. Retribution at SmackDown. It's still bothering me 2 days later. It really is. They came out looking like possibly the children of the Black Scorpions from WCW, yielding bats, breaking everything up and everything, and taking a chainsaw and cutting the ropes. But what bothered me the most on this whole thing, first of all, gang violence right now, I just don't think is a good idea. But what bothered me the most is when they went out of the ring and they took one of the extras there, and she was terrified. They were all around her. She was terrified, and she was laying down on her belly, on her chest, and they started dragging her by her feet. And it just really sent a wrong gang type of message to me, and it's still bothering me. Yeah. So I understand. I understand that wrestling is not what wrestling was years ago or when I was growing up, but that whole scene with this one girl, and again, I understand the whole faction thing. That one thing with this girl really, it really scared me. It really did. Really did. The message that was being sent out. Um, the other part about it is these people are very small in stature, which is leading a lot of you and me to think that maybe this is a group of ladies. Maybe this is not, but we don't know. They're not unmasked. Could be small and fat stature men. No idea at all. But yeah, I just want to give a thumbs down to that retribution thing at this point. It really bothered me. But all in all, I still watch all the shows every week. Shout out to Keith Lee. I wish they'd bring him. All the years we had focal point stars in the WWE, and I ask people right now, do you watch wrestling? No, well, who do you remember? They always go back to Bret Hart and Hulk Hogan and all those. But we need a focal point star. We really do. One focal point star. And I think Keith Lee may be that guy. So hopefully they're thinking about bringing him up to the main roster. I think he's got the talent in the ring and outside the ring, and I've met him. He's a gentleman too. All right, that's it. I had to be his itch and moan about some things, but I also wanted to give some thumbs up because in general I still love pro wrestling, sports entertainment. That will never change. This is Bill Apter, and for those of you who keep asking, when am I going to do another live YouTube chat? I'm hoping either this week or sometime next week to go back and do that. All right. So, from another part of Apter's Alley, as you know, I always plug my book, but I don't know if I have a copy of it here. But I do have these book cards here. Is Wrestling Fixed? I didn't know it was broken. My book, it's been out 6 years. If you haven't gotten it, go out and get it. Get it on Amazon stores. And by the way, all you wonderful podcast people who keep asking me to come on your podcast, I'll gladly do it, but you have to read my book first. And the reason being, maybe the first 10 or 15 podcasts I did in the past few years, I know it's right behind me, isn't it? Yeah. People were asking me general wrestling questions, and there's so much of my career that they didn't know about, including putting Andy Kaufman and Jerry Lawler together. So, yeah, read my book, and if you have a podcast and you'd like me on, email me at onewrestling.com or hit me up on Twitter or wherever. Okay, that's it. I hope you're all enjoying your weekend or whatever you're doing. It's Sunday, as I mentioned, August 9th. If you're watching this on the 10th, I hope you had a good Sunday. I will see you at the matches. Eventually, please be safe and take care of yourselves.